Arcane, Season 2, Arc 2, now out. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the newest arc of Arcane is out for Season 2. So this is episodes 4, 5, and 6. And holy crap. I was not prepared for this. This arc was definitely better than the first arc. And I think this arc so far is better than anything they did in Season 1. This arc just hit me on so many emotional levels. There is so many emotional things that happen in this arc, but the ending is, oh my god, it crushes my heart, that ending. And then there's another character that gets reintroduced in here. So let's get into this, because we start off with the first episode of this arc, which is about Jinx and how she is, after her fight with her sister, with Vi, how she's now dealing with, she doesn't want to be the face of the revolution. She thinks Jinx is dead now. She wants to kind of go a different direction. She's just hanging out with the little girl. And you obviously have the top side up there. They are getting ready for battle. They're like trying to, fully catch Jinx and destroy this rebellion for good. And what I loved about this episode is seeing Jinx and how her character has evolved since the first arc already. And then when everyone gets taken because the little girl goes to the rally where they want Jinx to be there and they all get captured, we see Jinx step up and go and save everyone. Now, in doing so, we get introduced to that guy that we got the little glimpse of at the end of the last arc, the Doctor. He is telling the little girl, don't worry, we won't be here for long. And he's dropping his blood because he is calling this giant, werewolf creature beast thing. And it is epic, man. When this thing comes, oh my god, the bloodshed is insane. So that thing comes, and then Jinx starts fighting it in this freaking awesome sequence of Jinx fighting it, animated stunningly. She is fighting it, and then as it's about to finish her off, it starts going into this flash thing where it starts to flash and see Jinx as powder. And I'm like, no freaking way. And it is. It is Vanda. And I was just like, yo, no way you're going to do this to me, right? You're not going to do this to me. You're not going to bring Vanda back for this reason, right? But it was. So that was that episode. And then we go into episode 2 where we see Vi, and she is just drinking, fighting, doing, destructive nature as her life is spiraling out of control. We also see that Kate is being manipulated more by that other, by the general who is seeming to become the main villain of this show, is her, because she is just trying to take over everything. So we have all that happening, and this is where Jinx comes to Vi, and you're thinking, oh, Vi's just, seeing Jinx, this isn't real. But no, Jinx is actually there, and she tells her, Vanda's alive, our dad is alive. So they go down to the cave system and they go looking for it. We get another fight between Vi and Jinx. This one is you can feel the narrative in it, because it's they love each other, but they hate each other. And it's a typical sibling fight where it's I can beat you and I'll whoop your ass again. And then they go at it, and that was all great. But then this creature comes, and Vanda comes again, but he's red. He is seeing red. He's going in for the kill. And this is where Vi starts fighting Vanda. And dude, again, animated beautiful. The slow-mo, the still screens, just everything about it was freaking awesome, man. 10 out of 10 action sequence. This scene alone hit me so freaking hard, man. So freaking hard. Because Vi is fighting, and then we get the flashbacks after Vi says to Vanda, it just goes into this flashback sequence of Vanda sitting there talking about it, and how Vi was, when Vi was conceived, and, giving the name and stuff like that. And then Vi's hugging him. And she turns to Jinx and says, it's your father too. Oh, man, I'm going to get emotional thinking about it, man. So freaking good. And then a little kid comes in and hugs him as well. And I'm just like, yo. Arcane. Top tier writing. fucking top tier writing. This is what we came for, man. This is unfreaking believable. So incredible. We also find out that Jace is alive. He comes out. He now knows certain things. And he's on a rampage here. He's on a rampage to stop. He doesn't believe that this is the way to go. Then we get into the third episode. And this is where they take Vander to go see Victor, who is like this big prophet now. And to get him fixed and that. So they're doing that. Meanwhile, Caitlin and that and the general are all talking to the scientist guy, the doctor guy, and they're like, yo, we need to get this guy. He reveals that he wants to keep, I think it's his daughter, alive. And the beast is, Vander's the only reason why he's able to do that, so he needs to do that. So they go and see that. And then Jace goes and sees that as well. And Vi comes up with a plan with Caitlin after they fight, which I'm so glad Caitlin came to her freaking senses. Stop listening to the freaking general, man. She is becoming the villain. So they come up with a plan to save Vander and to stop all this. Meanwhile, Jace is there, and Jace just absolutely destroys Victor. Like, destroys him. And goes out, and this causes everyone else to start to go in meltdown mode. Like, they just... The eerie sound of their screams was, cinema. Just cinema, because it just adds that extra layer to it where you're like, oh, I can feel the pain here. They all just start falling to the ground. They're all like dying, basically, I guess. And then, obviously, Vander has been, tampered with Victor trying to save him and everything like that and trying to reach him. We get a good look into that psyche and stuff. And then he loses control and he has like all this lava, like acid, whatever, it coming out. Looks freaking cool. So he starts fighting everyone. All of the guards are coming in. He like absolutely decimates the general's second in command, which was so satisfying to see him get absolutely destroyed. Jinx goes in to try and stop him as Vi and Caitlin get there. Jinx gets knocked out of the way. And then this moment, I was not expecting it. One of the most badass moments, one of the most heartbreaking moments, one of the moments that I will remember for a long time. The little girl who stole the little hex orbs out of the fist, Violet's fist. After she brought Jinx's gun to her, she takes Jinx's gun. She puts in both of them. So now there's 3 in their gun to overload it. She slides past and goes right to where Vander is. She smiles at Jinx. And like this beautiful, beautiful amalgamation of the memory she has with Jinx and how she looked up to Jinx. And that she was willing to sacrifice herself for Jinx. Jinx sees her and Jinx is crying like, no, don't do this. Vi's trying to hold her. The little kid smiles, lifts up the gun, boom. Bruh. It's too much, man. It's freaking too much. First, done. Episode 7 fucking hits me emotional. And now this shit. Like, oh my god. And it ends like that. With Victor speaking about humanity and that. And I'm just sitting there like... How is this only going to have 2 freaking seasons, man? How is this only going to have 2 seasons? It's so freaking good, man. So freaking good. This arc, 10 out of 10. I don't care. This is a 10 out of 10 arc. Unbelievable. Animation on point. Writing on point. Characters on point. Everything about it. Perfection. I don't think you could write a better arc than this for this show. So... let me know what you guys think of this new arc. Did you guys enjoy it? Smash it down in the comment section below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. And peace out.